What's going on, guys? My name is Mr. Hurricane, and welcome back to the Minnesota Gophers Dynasty. It's time for the second game of the year, and after one non-conference game, Minnesota is taking on number 6, Michigan State, one of the top teams in the Big Ten, and a very tough test early in the season, as we played Michigan State late last year, and they were a very strong team, and they handled us pretty well. But can this year's Gophers team give Michigan State a run for their money, now that they're one of the top teams in the nation? Once again at home, Minnesota playing their second game at TCF Bank Stadium, and it's time to get into Week 3 football with Philip Nelson under center. It's a twin tight end formation, running the football. Nobody's surprised the 2-yard gain for Donnell Kirkwood. The passing game opened up nicely in the first game of the year, and Nelson drops back to throw for the first time, and he's pressured quickly and dropped for a 4-yard loss on the sack. Taking us to 3rd down and 12, 4 wide for Nelson. He has plenty of options as he stands tall and finds the 4th receiver, redshirt freshman Drew Wolodarski, for a 16-yard first down. What can we do now with this new set of downs? It's Nelson throwing again, and good coverage downfield. He's sacked again, another loss of 4. Already, Michigan State showing they can rush the quarterback, and it's 3rd and 15. Nelson dumps it off, and Kirkwood fights for as much as he can, and he only gets 11, so the Gophers have to punt. And now defending this Michigan State offense for the first time with quarterback Connor Cook, an offside eye formation, and Nick Hill on the ground, who tore us up last year late, and he takes his first carry for a gain of 10. This offense is a very good test for this new-look defense with 6 new starters, as Paul Lang makes the catch from Cook for a 9-yard first down. Nearing Gopher territory as Cook is going to keep it off the read option to the outside, and he's taken down by Cochran. Pretty lucky that was only a 10-yard gain. Michigan State in the I formation, 2 receivers as Cook gives to Hill. He has more room to run, and is taken down by Damian Wilson after a run of 9. These new linebackers, Dan Smith and Devondre Campbell, really got to step up as Hill on 3rd and inches takes the carry just past Botticelli for a first down. And now Michigan State is in the red zone. Plenty of time for Cook to lob it to Lang, who makes the catch for a 7-yard pickup. 3rd down and 3. Can we hold them to 3 points? Cook on the drop. He'll go outside. Lang makes the catch, and he's taken down by Wilson. And the Spartans only get 3 on their opening drive. We only scored 10 points against this team last year. Can we get something going on the second drive? It's Kirkwood again with no running room. Only gets a yard on this carry. It's 2nd down and 9, 3 wide, including Andre McDonald as Nelson. And come on, Drew Goodger drops the pass, and it's 3rd and 9. So far, the offense not looking great. It's 3rd and 9. Can Nelson find a first down completion? Trying to roll out, and he is sacked for the 3rd time in the first quarter. And it's not looking good for the Gophers so far. Punting it away is Elger. The left-footed kick goes deep. And it's Sims Jr. from the 34-yard line on the return. And he'll take this into Minnesota territory and be taken down at about the 48. A tough spot for this defense as they're already defending a short field. And Nick Hill on the ground again. Another nice chunk of yards. He picks up 7. On 2nd down, Minnesota shows blitz. And it's Brodin. Botticelli takes down Connor Cook. A big loss of 4. Hopefully that could spark this defense. 3rd down. Cook fakes to Nick Hill, and he fires to Paul Lang, who makes the catch. First down, Spartans with a 17-yard gain. But once again in field goal range as Cook drops back to throw. And here's the pressure. Botticelli with the sack. A loss of 8 on Connor Cook, backing him up to 3rd down and long. You can't give up 18 yards on 3rd down and 18. Minnesota playing a man too deep under look. Cook has time, and he goes downfield, then he hooks up with Sims Jr., who got away from Sam Graves for a 32-yard connection. It's 1st and goal. Defense now playing damage control as Cook gives to Langford up the right side, and he is in the end zone for a Michigan State touchdown. That makes it 10-0 Spartans. The offense really needs to get going and answer back and get some of this momentum back on the Minnesota side. It's Nelson to Andre McDonald for an 8-yard catch. We didn't see a lot of him in week 1 due to the Devin Crawford Tufts show. It's 2nd down. Nelson throwing again, and he's hit and just barely gets the throw off. A lot of pressure from Michigan State's front 4. They are a very good bunch. It's 3rd down. Nelson stepping up in the pocket, now looks to run across the 45 and slides ahead. He got the first down. Chains move. Like I said in the last episode, I think this offense is at its best when Nelson is out of the pocket rolling right, and this time Nelson's throw is intercepted. looking for the tight end, Drew Goodger, and Michigan State turns the Gophers over for the first time, and they are rolling with a 10-point lead and an opportunity to add to that 10-point total. Connor Cook spreads the field, first down and 10. Middle, cut by Medeiros, taken down by Devondre Campbell after a pickup of 11. In field goal range again, a safety in the box, option left, pitch to Nick Hill, and he has room inside the 20 and driven out of bounds after a 13-yard run. Once again, the Gophers defending their own end zone. It's second down. Nick Hill on the run. Demarius Travis gets blocked, and Nick Hill scores a 9-yard rushing touchdown. And Michigan State has taken a 3-score lead, and their defense has played phenomenal in the first half. 3 sacks, an interception, and 35 yards allowed of total offense. Quickly, Nelson to the outside, a short passing game as Andre McDonald makes the catch for a 7-yard gain. On third down, Kirkwood does get the conversion and goes straight ahead for a pickup of about 6 or 7. Second down this time, Nelson delayed. It's Kirkwood again, up the middle, showing off some power, and this time Kirkwood picks up 8. If this ground game can just remain consistent, we can have a little bit of balancing it back in this game. It's third down. Nelson in trouble. He somehow stays on his feet, and he's going to run with it across midfield. And Philip Nelson inside the 25, a 27-yard scramble. Extending the play. That's what he does best. And now over the middle, it is Andre McDonald. A lot of quick passes to negate the rush, and Andre in the slot's going to get a lot of looks in this game. It's third down. Nelson short, caught by Goodger. Down to the 10-yard line, a gain of 6. Very tough situation on 3rd and 11. 4 wide for the Gophers. Nelson out of the shotgun, 4-man rush. Lob to the end zone, and it's knocked away, intended for Drew Wolatarski. And the Gophers settle for a field goal. That makes it 17-3 at the half, down by 14. And Michigan State's looked very strong all day, and the second half is coming up next. The Spartans have the football to begin the third quarter. Minnesota's down by 14, and they haven't shown the ability to really stop this offense yet. As Cook fakes over the middle, it's Mumphrey holding on to a hard hit, and he gets a 16-yard catch. On first down, rushing for again, but Cook has time. Middle cut by Sims Jr., and Cook's looking very good. He was the backup quarterback a year ago. We saw him a little bit when Maxwell got injured in that game. But he's making a lot of great throws today. This time it's Burbridge as Michigan State crosses into Minnesota territory. This offense is a good force. They have a very solid running back in Cook. He can run a little bit. He keeps on the read option. And another big gain for Connor Cook. It's 20 yards this time with his legs. In the red zone again, Minnesota could use a huge play here. They need one badly. Third down and 3. Connor Cook, and he gets rid of it. So the Gophers defense does force a field goal attempt. And here's the kickoff deep to KJ May, about 4 yards deep out of the end zone, and he'll take it out to the 10. Great block by Hartman, and KJ across the 35, shoved out of the 40. And that's our starting fullback. Tyler Hartman just levels a defender on this return. And we should probably use him more in some I-forms and offset I-formations if we can keep playing like that. But Kirkwood off this counter only picks up 1 or 2. A very stingy run defense today. It's third down. Nelson's quick throw, and it's incomplete. Almost picked off by Demetrius Cox. Looking for that quick pass to McDonald. Not a good day at all for this offense so far in the third quarter as Cook gives to Hill, and Maurice Manning makes a nice play. He's one of the long-term building blocks on this defense. Second down, Cook back to pass. Has to evade pressure and escape left. On the run, and Cook is taken down by Damian Wilson, and he just barely gets credit for his second sack on the day. 3rd and 9. Gophers defense trying to get a big stop to get this offense to the football, and Cook over the middle. He has too much time, and Burbridge eventually gets open. The secondary can only be asked to cover for so long. 1st and 10. Cook to throw again. 4-man rush to the outside, and it's Lippett this time right in front of Body Calhoun. He gets 15 of his own. This secondary is definitely hurting after graduating a strong safety in both outside corners, as this time Devondre Campbell, a nice play taking Cook down for a loss of 1, and Campbell's making a lot of tackles. He's all over the field. And this time it's Langford on the run, and look at Devondre Campbell in the back with another tackle for a loss. He's played extremely well, whereas I haven't seen much of Dan Smith at strong side linebacker. 3rd and 15. Cook hits Burbridge, and he's taken down just shy of the first down. It was Devondre Campbell again. He's a bright spot in this game. The field goal kick is away for Michigan State as they make it a 23-3 game. They've done a good job of making the Spartans kick field goals, but the offense hasn't taken advantage of any opportunity, as here's the blitz again, so Nelson gets to throw off quickly. It's caught by Donnell Kirkwood. He gets 8. Just trying to move the ball slowly but surely. Nelson fakes and dumps it off to McDonald again. Makes the catch up to the 45-yard line. He gets 13. Our only touchdown a year ago against this team, by the way, was a 13-play drive. Might be what we need again. As Kirkwood catches the dump off, he gets 6 this time, and the chains move. In Michigan State territory, only a 3-man front as Nelson's quick throw hauled in by Crawford Tufts. That's a gain of 5, and still sticking with that 3-wide formation. Nelson dumps it off to Andre McDonald coming across the middle on a cross. He gets 7. We really haven't seen much of Frichty so far this season. It's mainly been Crawford Tufts and McDonald in this game, as Nelson is sacked on 1st down and 10. The pressure gets to him again. That's why there was a quick pass game, because of that. 2nd and 17, and Wolodarski, another downfield catch, 16 yards. And Wolodarski has been the only guy to really catch a downfield ball in this game, as it's 23-3, headed into the final quarter of play, down by 20. 3rd down, and it's McDonald again. More short passes, a broken record I'd probably sound like. It's a 6-yard gain. 2nd down, 7:25 to play. Philip Nelson, he has pretty good protection in this play as he rolls left and just dumps it off to Kirkwood. And this is a solid pickup of 6, making it 3rd down and 4. A 3-wide formation. Nelson to the outside. McDonald, he's close to the 1st down marker and just barely gets the necessary yardage. Can the Gophers finally score their first touchdown on the day? Philip Nelson to the end zone. Touchdown, Devin Crawford Tufts. A kind of dangerous throw by Nelson, but threw it high enough for Crawford Tufts to make the touchdown reception. That's a 13-point game now, and it's only 2 scores. The defense, however, has to make some plays. Cook hands off to Nick Hill, and a great play made by Antonio Johnson, a gain of 0. And this time Minnesota shows blitz, and they bring it. Cook gets a quick pass off, and it's caught by Paul Lang to midfield. A good counter to the blitz, almost had a sack on that play. But now a 3rd down and 9. Connor Cook with protection, and his pass is incomplete. Marcus Jones on coverage, and Minnesota's getting the football, but this Michigan State defense, they have been very, very good. 1st and 10, 5 minutes to go. Nelson off the play action, tries to step up, and he just goes down. Another sack on Philip Nelson. This is a loss of 5. They're definitely overpowering our offensive line. Nelson on 2nd down to the outside to the halfback, Kirkwood. This is a pickup of 6. The sack yardage has been regained. The Gophers now need 9 yards on 3rd down. 3 wide receivers, max protect. Only 3 receivers go out for a pass, and Nelson still gets sacked. Very good coverage downfield. Not a whole lot you can do on that play, but the defense is in a very tough spot again. Michigan State taking this clock down with a running game. It's Nick Hill running some more as he's nearing 100 yards, not quite there. Trying to defend the pass, a lot of guys dropping back, and Cook just runs with it, and he gets the 1st down as the chains move, and Michigan State can take off more time. Under 3 minutes remain. It's Nick Hill again, past the first wave of defenders, powering his way forward, and he gets a gain of 7. The Gophers need this 3rd down stop. 1 yard to go. I form Nick Hill, and he gets it and goes upfield to the 20-yard line and gets 8. Not much the Gophers can do at this point. They have 2 timeouts left, and Nick Hill is still running the ball very effectively. He runs through Damian Wilson's tackle all the way to the 10-yard line. 2nd down and 1. There's the 1st down that will ice the game and put the Spartans inside the 5-yard line. But they don't kneel it. They're going to pass the football as Connor Cook gets a garbage time touchdown, making it a 20-point game. And that's how the game would end. 30-10 as Minnesota falls to the number 6 team in the nation for their first loss on the season. I was mainly concerned with the way our offensive line performed, and that changed the whole offense. Couldn't run the ball very effectively, had to do a lot of quick passes. It was a high completion percentage for Philip Nelson, but most of it was short to Andre McDonald or Donnell Kirkwood. So just not a good offensive showing. I was hoping to be more competitive. I thought the defense, despite being overmatched against that offense, played fairly well, allowing field goal attempts and not giving up too many points. It was 23 until that garbage time touchdown. Devondre Campbell definitely impressed me along with Damian Wilson. They're both playing pretty effectively. but I definitely have to fix some things on this offense. And once again, the scouting, it's definitely going to be focused on some offensive linemen. But I know you guys want to see these coach skill upgrades, looking at some break, tackle, spin moves, and elusiveness. And I'm looking forward to doing some blocking things once I get into that tier. But next, we go from Michigan State to Michigan, who is no longer ranked, as they got obliterated by the Wisconsin Badgers. You'll see the score here in a second. But both teams have lost their Big Ten opener. We'll see if we can finally get a victory against Michigan and get that little brown jug back in Minnesota. Won't be an easy task going to the big house, but that's what we have up next. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe if you're new to my channel. Week 4 is up next, and I'll see you guys next time.